It was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers. Honestly say, I was about to have sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
It's an evil thing that is happening in Nova. It's not a joke. If people think it's a joke, to see somebody die every day in Hanover Park, it's no joke, sir. It's an evil thing that is going on there.
And it's becoming normal for our
you
children,
know that
people.
the laughing boys, the Americans, the mongrels and the ghettos is fighting this morning. Their members is running on the field there. But tonight, each and every gang leader is sitting in Grand West and having supper with each other while their members is killing each other on the grounds here.
To all the gangsters out there, my cry to is hang up your guns and stop your nonsense. Stop it because you're hurting us and you don't know what you're doing to parents. You're killing our youth. Stop killing our youth. Please, that's all I'm asking. I would like to come face to face to my son's killers. I don't know, I put it in God's hands, but what you did to me, I hope you don't do it to another one.
I'm Kashifa Mohammed, chairperson of Sector 2 Hanover Park for the Precepts. I'm a chairperson of a task team. I lost a 17-year-old son, and both my other two sons were shot.
Hi, I'm Daphne Croy. I've lost a son. I'm from Hanover Park, and I'm with the Women's Forum, and I've also got my own NPO, Youth at Risk, where I work with youth.
My name is Fozia Williams. I stay at 41 Turplan Walk, and I'm with the Packer community, and I do area watch.
Assalamu alaikum, my name is Rashida McDavid. I'm working for the task team of SAP Sector 2.
I'm Marian Belinsky. I stay in Hanover Park. I lost a son on December the 16th, and I'm working on a walking bus.
Good day, people. My name is Gladys Jones. I'm from Hanover Park. I sent 52 Angoa Court. I never lost someone in a gang shooting, but my two sons, at the hard time, they were ex-gangsters.
A son of mine who did heroin for 15 years, he's now clean for 2 years. He even give a write-up to the media. He's 15 years life of heroin. How he used to scratch in the dirt bins. You know, there were times when that child of me, he would have steal my purse. You know, and when I wanted to run after him, he locked the door from the inside. He locked me up inside the house. Their eyes is so big. They look so evil. It's like, while you are sleeping, they are roaming around in the house to see where they can steal somebody for the next day.
I just took this morning on my way, and I just phoned when Auntie Muriel phoned me. And then there's two boys in our court, 10 years old. And I heard someone said they've got this packet of dagga on them. And I said, oh no, just come here. Who gave it to you? No, it's not mine, it's his, I must keep. And I said, no, whoever packet this is, tell them to come fetch it by me. And I took it out, and I threw it out because I knew it was theirs. And they not it, and we've got a huge problem. The children not attending school, I've got a list of it. Children not attending school, and that is where the gangs is taking.
But you just don't get the dagga. The dagga have the higher grade.
Yeah.
It is mixed with drugs, something. It is mixed with something, and that is much expensive. It's like just for like a cigarette. As long as the cigarette is 25 rand, it's the same price that the tick is. The normal dagga that is, it's just like 2 rand or 5 rand. But there's a dagga they call high grade.
Yes,
it's a high grade. That is what the school children's using.
Yeah, that's what I say. They want to make the dagga legal. But they can't make it legal because of this. The children are going to take advantage of other drugs also in the dag, and they're going to smoke it. And then they're going to be addicted to
But what
that
is
other drugs
destroying the
also.
community is the heroin and the tick. You know? That's destroying it. The heroin and the tick is destroying.
And no one,
Heroin, yeah.
and no one is
Whatever
over the
they-
rape that's
Yes.
taking place. Because if this children is like in their on high, they're raping like young girls, and it's happening at school. And also talking about my experience also with this boys. Also the children was playing in the car, and then they came also the 10, 11, and one of the boys said, "These are the 3 girls playing in the car." And I came by and I said, "Excuse me, what?" And they wanted to get in the car, and I said, but the shower wasn't even, and she was screaming because I didn't want her to get out. But they all not, there wasn't one over 12 years old. And that is also happening because that children was supposed to be in school, that boys were supposed to be in school. Now, that is all also, it's rape, it's drugs, it's gang violence, it's a shooting, everything that's happening in our community.
The heroin thing is I think it do a big effect on a person's brain. Because if I see out there in Hanover Park, people that was normal become mentally ill in their brains. But that same people, they not killers.
And they
Just aggressive. They walking up and down in the street like from the morning till
They
tomorrow
don't
morning.
sleep in few
They
days. Some of
don't
them don't
sleep.
sleep for 14 days.
Yes.
15 days.
Yes.
Some, and
yes,
it's not,
it is,
it's not the
yes,
girls
yes.
that's selling their bodies alone. It's the boys also
They're
selling
also selling
their
their
bodies
bodies.
for sex. Just to
Yes.
get income to feed their habit. And it's so sad because most of the children scratching in the bins. If you knew some of them got their degrees, some of them studied, some of them, I mean, charter accountants. That they drove their own cars, scratching in the bin.
My child was a chef who went into drugs. The day when they shot him, he tried 2 times to commit suicide and hang himself in the toilet. He was suicidal after the gangster shot him because he wasn't a gangster. He was a chef. He studied for that. And he couldn't get it over his heart that the
Stole his
gangster
future.
shoot him like that. They shot him today. He's disabled today. He's disabled today. He can't even walk properly. He have 3 pins in his knee. He have 5 in his ear because just to keep the knee so that he can still have his leg. But he can't come over that. That how can the gangster shoot me and I'm not even a gangster. That was a minute to 12, 2014, New Year's Day.
The children that using drugs, if they're hungry, they come to us. They come knock on our doors.
Makes them hungry.
I asked them once, why don't you go ask the merchant? It's nothing for me to give you food, but you go ask that merchant for you for food. Because his table is full of food, but what will he do? He will chase you away from his door. He's not going to give you food unless you buy the drugs.
And you know why is most of the the kids that is on drugs dying out there in Hanover Park is like the drugs that is selling by the American side is more stronger than the drugs that is selling by the mongrel side.
Now they're
You
going to that
understand?
side.
So they're going to that side. And when they're going to that side, they get shot and they get
Because you're supposed to buy
because
us.
you're supposed to buy by us. You understand? That is running around there. Yes.
That's a huge problem.
It is, yes. What happened one day? My grandson, he didn't tell me. He was went to watch soccer on the field by the Nantes. So the Americans came to him. But he says, they know him. They know his father too. And they came to him and they said, yes, my bro, what a gangsters, Jay. So he said, ek is nog steeds gangster, ek play dan by my oma. So you know what they want to do? They want to stab him, they want to chop him out. That made him turn to the other gangsters. So he went to go and join the gangsters, he fought with that gangsters. You understand? They caught him with a gun. So I told him, jy gaat die omskuldig pleit, jy gaat skuldig pleit, because hulle die kan op jou gekry. As jy gaat skuldig pleit, dat jy weet kan sien, jy slaan vir jou ding, my kind. Maar as jy gaat omskuldig pleit, dan vergiet jy van jou ouma. Jy vergiet van jou ouma totally. And he pled guilty. He got 3 years. He got 3 years. He turned out to be a dollar kid. Ran away for America to can join the dollar kids because they tried yes. So he went to the dollar kids. I think the Lord is in jail, man. I mean, ma.
Yeah.
I'm honest, ma. I must. Sometimes I tell that you can make kind of a gangster, and then they get cross for me. So I said, no, you mustn't have your children stuff.
You can't, and your family.
I tell each and every one that my 2 ex-gangsters or so. I don't want people to point fingers to me. I say, do community work, you do community work and care the children and all that. I don't want that. I mean, I'm on the women's forum also, I don't want that. So I'm open, I tell the people. Like the gangsters, Americans say, I mean, my Gawa court. I always keep meeting with Abby and them. They can say what I keep meeting. Sometimes I call them in my house too. My husband get cross with me. I say, hey, alles mensen kan dat los laaf. And I always tell Abby, nou nie kom skiet hier so nie asseblief.
The kids that is killing out there, it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And
that is the age. And they are so highly drugged.
They don't care, they just randomly.
They just shoot. They don't care if you're a woman, if you're a child,
They don't think at that moment
they
because
can't think at that
think.
moment.
Their brain is just saying, oh, I must
You
go and
understand?
shoot.
They can't think at that moment. And that is the reason why they just come and they just shoot. They don't care who it is. Because why? Stronger drugs on that side. The drug on that side, we're just wasting our money. That is what you heard they speaking about. And
if
listen,
they want that turf, then they give you a tattoo because I want to cut into your turf. Now, at the end of the day, then that child will get hurt. It's the same like, say for instance, my neighbor.
Yeah.
So I told his mom, if you don't take that tattoo out, then I'm going to report you, then I'm going to get you locked up.
Yeah.
Because then they used him because there wasn't gangsters in our turf.
Yeah.
So he got the mongrel tattoo. And then I thought, now why is the other boys fighting with you in the court? And I went to them and they didn't like answer. And I said, now why do you want to hit this boy?
Yeah.
But they didn't give answer. And I tried to figure out and I tried. And that's the way I figured out. So, and I mean, the mongrels is actually far from us.
Yeah.
And so if they had him, I mean, the Americans or the other gang would have killed him. So they would have used him, keep our stuff, keep this, because your mom is
but
on
you
drugs
know
and
what,
you sit there.
what are they doing with the kids? Like, they drug this kid. They give him so much drugs. And by the time this kid wake up, he have the tattoo already.
Yes.
It's not that the kid agreed to the tattoo. No, he's drugged. He's been forced to. Or he was drugged and he get that tattoo. Because if I speak to most gangsters and they say, Auntie Kashiva, we want to throw in our CV. Throw in our CV mean we want peace. We don't want this gang fights anymore. We want to throw in our CV, but we're so scared because we have the tattoo already. We belong to this gang.
And you can't tell them you want to pull out because they will kill you.
Yeah, they must take the gun and go shoot, but not all of them. Not all of them. There is some of those gangsters that belong to the gang but never kill somebody. If we see into Hanover Park. They only on the drugs. Or they're doing the wine thing, but they never kill the person. You get that type of gangster. Then you get the gangster that is really going for the kill. It's like 3 murders a day or 2 murders. It's like a norm for him. You understand?
He gets a kick out of it.
Yes, he gets a kick out because he's doing money. You understand? So that is where the drive-by shooting and all that shooting is coming in because why? They get paid. Because nou die nommer mos vasgemaak. Die nommer het vasgemaak, so die nommer moet staan nou. So if they kill a person, it's like, here's the money. Tomorrow you can see in Hanover Park who did kill yesterday somebody. Because if the person have a new outfit on, he shot somebody. By the end of the day, you know, the society is to be blamed for all this killing. Because why? The society is divided into so many groups out there because each and every child belongs to a different gang.
And they all grew up together.
And they all grew
together.
up, they eat out of the same plate together, but they are killing today each other.
My dream is to uplift the youth of Hanover Park because the youth of Hanover Park is our future.
My dream is for Hanover Park is to live in harmony. To wherever you walk, You walk safely.
My dream is for the whole Western Cape, all over the world, that they come peace and harmony.
My dream for South Africa is to be drug-free, crime-free, and there should be more jobs for the community.
My dream is actually also to uplift our youth. Our youth is our future. And actually as mums and community workers to work together for the future of our children.
My dream is never to give up on children. No matter who you are, what you are. It's just the way forward for Hanover Park. Ghettos is fighting this morning. Their members is running on the field there. But tonight, each and every gang leader is sitting in Grand West and having supper with each other while their members is killing each other on the grounds here.
To all the gangsters out there, my cry to is hang up your guns and stop your nonsense. Stop it.
I'm Kashifa Muhammad. It's an evil thing that is happening in Hanover. It's not a joke. If people think it's a joke, to see somebody die every day in Hanover Park, it's no joke, sir. It's an evil thing that is going on there.
And it's becoming normal for our
you
children
know
and
that
people.
the laughing boys, the Americans, the mongrels, and the
It was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation,
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Be like
forward.
a horse with blinkers. Honestly, say I was about to have sex
Corrupt
and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
Because you're hurting us, you don't know what you're doing to parents. You're killing our youth. Stop killing our youth. Please, that's all I'm asking. I would like to come face to my son's killers. Oh, I don't know, I put it in God's hands, but what you did to me, I hope you don't do it to another